Is you riding? Me against the world and the odds in my favor. Me against the Babylon system want to enslave us. Me against the unjust judicial slave traders. Me against the corporate environmental rapists. The government that hate us. We elect politicians for payoff, they betray us. The system ran my status. Land of the free ain't that way for me. Uncle Sam on Black Man.
What's up, DubCNN? It's Mac in the MAC, y'all. Mr. MAC Mall in the building. DubCNN, soak some dope.
DubCNN right here with Mac Mall.
What's up with it?
We in the Bay right now.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about the new record coming out. We hooked back up with Kyrie. Come back with a project. First of all, let us know what it's called.
The name of the record is The Rebellion Against All There Is, produced entirely by Kyrie Shaheed. A dope record, you know what I mean? Kyrie is the producer who produced, what some call a Bay Area classic or hip hop classic, Legal Business, which is my first record. And 10 years later, 11 years later, man, we hooked back up. And, we did what I feel was going to be a real strong record. The name of the record, like I said, The Rebellion Against All There Is. We rebelling against all this fake shit.
Okay, now, a lot of people know your history with Kyrie. You know how you guys came up and put out classic music in the 90s.
Yeah.
What made you, how did you guys reconnect? And what was the difference when you guys reconnected compared to in the early days?
Earlier, it was like, I was 16 years old. You feel me? So it was like a big brother, little brother type situation. On this one, we connected as men, seeing eye to eye. And the way that we hooked up is that, shout out to Kyrie, because Kyrie actually plugged me where I own every one of my records. I own 50% or 100% of every record that I ever put out, and that started with Kyrie. So, while we was talking business, you feel, we thought, man, why, I don't got no ill will against you, you don't got no ill will with me, why don't we get it cracking? You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we did. The record took, it took a minute, you know what I mean? Because it's just like me and dude is strong personalities. So it's like, pull and push, going back and forth. But, from all that pressure, you feel we made a diamond.
So when you compare the chemistry in the studio and the way that you guys recorded, now in 2011 or 2012, compared to the process when you guys were in the studio back in the day, what would you say were the main difference?
I mean, I think it was my first record, so I was just like really following his lead. You know what I mean? And just really following his lead because I trusted him so much. Kyrie put out, the Mac on Strictly Business Records. He put out Mac Dre. Kyrie basically, he put out Ray Luv, Young Lay. You know what I mean? So it's like he has his finger on the pulse of 707, Bay Area music. So it was like I trust dude. So it's like we got back together. Me and this dude, we would get in the studio and we would talk for 2 hours. You feel what I'm saying? Before we even fucked with the music, we would talk about, current events, what's going on, how you feeling about the shit, the president, and all this. And from those conversations, we was able to make some dope songs.
So did you guys take it back to the 90s as far as the sound, or what can we expect?
I mean, it was just like, dude, the way me and dude rock together. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, his beats is tailor made for my game. Did we go back to 93? As far as having him being a producer and making real music instead of just making a beat, we did that. You know what I mean? And we kept it mob, and we kept it like we did back then. But we also trying to grow and get it bigger. It's not 93. You feel what I'm saying? And so. We just gave it just our flavor that we do. I let him do what he do best, and he let me do what I do best. And the outcome is something fly.
Can we expect any guest appearances on the album?
Oh yeah, you know what I mean? I got Ray Luv. You feel big bro Ray Luv on the record. I got Shima, who sung on Wide Open on the record. I got Latoya Love on the record. You feel what I'm saying? Man. And of course Kyrie. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Real family thing. Because I'm not one of those rappers who want to, get a record and they only got 3 songs by themselves and the rest of them is guest appearances. I don't need that much help.
Right. Now, Ray Luv is also on the single, right?
Yeah, Ray Luv is on the single. Me and him got a dope video, man. I want y'all to check it out.
Tell us about the video, because it's
the video really just set the pace for the record and let you know how we coming. You know what I mean? In the video, I don't really want to give away too much, but I'm gonna just say this: we on some Atulu Shakur time. You feel what I'm saying? We fighting the system. You know what I mean? Straight up. man, Rebel Riders. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's basically a mini movie. You feel what I'm saying? It's a mini movie, man. We getting down. We on some heat shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Definitely check it out. But it basically lets you know how we finna come with the rest of the record. Straight up.
Let us know the release date once again.
Oh, April 17th. You feel what I'm saying? 2012. We finna be hitting them. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on iTunes and in the stores everywhere. You know what I mean? So get some good game, man. Rock with Mackie.
Now I do want to go back in time for a second, and
Straight
I want
up.
to ask you about the song, "Sick with This."
Yeah.
I just want to get your story behind the making of that song because that's one of my all-time favorites.
Straight up. Shout out to Ferg. He was a Kyrie production partner. He shot me that beat, him and Kyrie, and it was just like, you know, it was I didn't really have to put too much effort into it because it was just like how, you know, my whole thing is with Mac Ball, you are going to get me, the good and the bad. You feel what I'm saying? So at that time, I'm like 15, 16. This is how I'm feeling exactly. You know what I mean? This is how my mind is going. So it's like he gave me the beat and it just came together. You feel what I'm saying? I never knew it was gonna be a song that I'm gonna have to do for the rest of my life. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. But it's a blessing though. It's a blessing that I can even touch people like that, man. A lot of these rap cats, man, take hip hop for granted. You know what I mean? I don't take hip hop for granted. I love it, man. I love it for real, for real. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. My girl knows it's hip hop. Her. You feel what I'm saying? Are they both side by side? Let me say it that because she's sitting right there. But I mean, I love it, and I feel like a lot of cats now, man, they don't care. You know what I mean? So with every song, when I'm listening to songs, I mean, I gotta give it my all. Yada.
Now, when I was watching, I had an early preview of the video that's coming out, and when I was watching it, it kind of reminded me of how videos back in the day used to have a real story and something and a real concept. And I was reading back on some shit that you did, and Pac actually directed one of your videos back in the day.
Ghetto Theme. It was the first video that he directed. He did it for like all I had to do was pay for the video. Shout out to Tupac and the whole Shakur family. Dude basically was the biggest rapper in the world. You feel what I'm saying? And I met him at an E40 video, Practice Looking Hard video. You feel? I saw him, and you know, I didn't want to be like no dick rider, but you know, what I mean, I'm from the Crest, so you know, we had funk with the jungle back in the day. I done seen Pac ride. You know what I mean? I done seen him in the middle of it. So I'm seeing him. I'm like, man, I gotta cut into him. I gotta holler at him. You know what I mean? And you know, then just like now, when I meet a person, I don't expect you to know me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I give you my pedigree. What's up with it, man? My name Mac Maul, man. I'm finna V. I'm rapping. This is what I'm doing. Blah blah blah. So I wait my time to you know, because it was a line getting to him. And okay, one person, another person, then it's me, and I'm just like, man, what's up, Pac? Man, my name Mac Maul. My manager, Layla Steinberg. Ray Luv is my partner, man. You know, I just want to tell you thank you for doing what you're doing. Keep it lit. And he was just like, what? Huh? Just in the way that Pac could be. Just what? You Mac Maul? Oh, I love your shit. I love your shit. Me and all my partners blocking that shit. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there just like, fuck. I can't believe he's doing this. And he started naming off my songs, my opinion. And he was like, man, I want to direct a video. And I'm like, what? He like, yeah, man, give me, you fuck with Layla. I'm going to be out there in 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, he came to Vallejo. Came to YBB Studios, and man, just ever since then we had he is truly my friend. I'm in high school at the time. I'm in high school telling everybody like, man, Tupac gonna do my video. And then he messed around and went to jail. You feel me? Right. So cats was like, yeah, right, you ain't doing no video. Just imagine that though, a little kid come to school talking about, I'm finna do a video with Tupac. Ain't nobody gonna believe you, but when he got out of jail, man, he came, hollered at me, had all my family, man, my mother, you know what I mean? My mother was always like nervous about our relationship, you feel? Because all she ever really saw was news clippings, this boy spitting on cameras, he doing all this stuff. But actually when we actually got there, because I had my mother, I had like hella Crest dudes, I had cats from the city, all that. And when my mom really got to just kick it with Pac, she saw that dude was like, man, one of the most loving people, man, you ever want to meet. You feel what I'm saying? He doing the video while he on the phone. He got court cases everywhere, and you know you could just see the stress on him, but he would never like let you know.
Right.
And man, he looked out for me, man. That's why I always, you know what I mean? I always keep him close close to my heart, and I would never cheapen our relationship by trying to, you know what I mean, blow up off that. That's my real friend.
Man, thanks. I appreciate that story.
Oh, straight up, I got $1 million of them.
Now, you know, you like you were saying, you came in the game as a kid in high school, and you know now you considered one of the veterans, one of the OGs from the Bay. And how do you feel looking at the younger cats coming up and trying to bring in a new movement and get the Bay cracking?
I mean, as long as it ain't whack, you know what I mean? Do it. You feel? One thing about music now is like, you know, when I started, you know, we all was the Bay, but we all was individuals. You know what I mean? Vallejo cats didn't sound like Richmond cats, or Richmond cats didn't sound like Frisco or Oakland cats, and Sacramento sounded totally different.
Right.
But now it's just like, you know, ain't no innovators, it's just copycats, and everybody sound the same. You feel what I'm saying? But it's some people out there that I dig, you know what I mean? Like Erkes Jerky's doing a great job, right? You feel what I'm saying? And he like in his lane. He ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't doing a whack Mac Dre imitation. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of these Mac do. But you know, I feel, man, do your thing, man. Do your thing. You feel? But it's a lot of good music. Bay Area is always, you know what I mean, on the tip of things. You feel, as far as music.
Okay.
But just be original. That's one thing I would tell them. Be original and do your thing. You feel? Stick to your guns.
Okay. So we got the album dropping April 17th, and so you got a skateboard.
Oh yeah. This you know, this my for my last record, Mac to the Future. You feel what I'm saying? So we got the skateboards. We're gonna be doing another one too for the Rebellion Against All Heredity board, and I also got a book finna come out. You know what I mean? A little bit after the record called My Opinion. You know what I mean? I'm self-publishing it, so you know it's gonna be in the stores real soon. We keeping it moving, keeping this music coming. You know what I mean? Me and Kyrie back in the studio. I'm trying to get a me and Ray Luv record, you feel what I'm saying, and even find Young Lay, you know, because it's like,
where he been?
Lay was locked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you feel me? You know, I'm like I said, I'm a hip hop fan, man. So you know, I'm listening, I'm watching TV, I'm doing this, you feel, and I'm peeping it, and I'm like, you know, all I hear is people complaining, and I'm tired of this rap, you know, because hip hop now is so corporate.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And on this one, I was just like, man, I'm tired of complaining. It's time that I do something about it. And that's what Rebellion Against All There Is about.
Man, we was looking out for the record. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me, man.
Man, anything else you want to let everybody know?
Man, stay tuned to this line. We keeping it pushing. You feel what I'm saying? Mac Mall in the building. You feel? Go get that new record, The Rebellion Against All There Is. 16 hot tracks. Me and Kyrie back click-clacking. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, stay tuned to this.
Nights when I spit pimp shit and get rich. Nights where I get 2 chicks and then switch.